Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your guy Coldfire, and today I am bringing you another Gabriel Henrique song. This time he is with Pedro Henrique. I'm not sure if they obviously must be related. So are they brothers? I don't know if someone told me in the comments if they were brothers or not. Let me see if he gives the information in here. It does not really give too much information on if they are brothers or cousins or whatever. But anyways, the song is Oceanos. Yes, I'll know the pronunciation when I hear them sing. But I thought, since this was a highly requested one for me to react to, and that I love Gabriel, I want to see what Pedro does. So without further ado, let's take it away. My TV's going slow.
Tua voz me chama sobre as águas, onde os meus pés podem falhar, e ali te encontro no mistério, em meio ao mar, confiarei. E ao teu nome clamarei, e além das ondas olharei. Se o mar crescer, somente em ti descansarei, pois eu sou teu e tu és meu. Tua graça cobre os meus temores, tua forte mão me guiará. Se estou cercado pelo medo, tu és fiel, nunca vais falhar.
Hold on a second. They are blending so perfectly. Whenever Pedro was singing, I could see that Gabriel was homing in his mind how to, blend it whenever he got ready. And then when Gabriel started singing, you could see Pedro over there doing the same things, like with the doing that up and down, trying to keep up with, and that's what usually artists do whenever they do duets. It's about the body language, and listening. Okay, let's keep it at this, so we can keep it nice and steady and everything, and home in on each other's talents, and pull that out. I hope I made sense with that. I probably screwed it up. Let me back it up just a little bit.
Ao teu nome clamarei, e além das ondas olharei. Se o mar crescer, somente em ti descansarei, pois eu sou teu e tu és meu. sobre as águas eu caminhe, por onde quer que chames. Leva-me mais fundo do que já estive, e minha fé será mais firme, Senhor, em tua presença. Guia-me para quem tudo em ti confie, sobre as águas eu caminhe, por onde quer que chames. Leva-me mais fundo do que já estive, e minha fé será mais firme, Senhor, em tua presença. E ao teu nome clamarei, e além das ondas olharei. Se o mar crescer, somente em ti descansarei. Eu sou teu e tu és meu.
Wow. Wow. The first thing I want to point out was right there towards the end when Gabriel was hitting the high notes. It looked like Pedro was like over here saying, okay, Gabriel, you go ahead and do your thing because I'm not even going to try that. But with all seriousness, though, this song really was beautiful because it seemed like they both have exceptional voices. But I felt like that Pedro here seemed to have sort of a deeper voice, which was great for blending in with Gabriel's more higher tone. It was like when you got two violins and you put them side by side. If you play the violins, and if one is out of sync or one is supposed to be out of sync, you can be able to tell the difference. Because I'm just comparing violins because they're the same instrument, but that's why you see multiple violins whenever you see an orchestra, is because all the violins don't play the same exact way, and they know that. That's why they put multiple ones in there. They almost sound the same when blended together. It's because of the instrument. Both of them have the instruments of voice they excel at, but each one has a different texture to their voice. I don't know if Pedro, but the way, I'm guessing the way Pedro looked at Gabriel whenever Gabriel started hitting those high notes, I feel like that maybe he knew that, okay, you're good at this part, so I'm letting you finish it up. But then they come back together, and it's just like they don't never lose that beat. They go right back into it and blend right into each other. And that's what makes a great duet. Because when you have someone, and I don't think I've ever reacted to him with Gabriel with Pedro, because I need to know a little bit more about him. Because I know he's reacted with other artists before. But Gabriel just has that way of, how do I say it? Kind of stealing the limelight. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying that from what I'm hearing, Gabriel just has that higher register. Pedro almost has that higher register. But he could, for all I know, have it. I just may not have ever heard him sing it before by himself. So, you guys let me know if he's ever done anything solo. Pedro, that is. Anyways, I mean, I have always tried to sum Gabriel up, and all I can say is his voice is angelic, marvelous, incredible, undescribable. You really can't put Gabriel in a class of someone that you can relate to, because I feel like he's invented his own style. And as for me, and I know that there's lots of more music out there, but as far as what I have reacted to on my channel, Gabriel seems to have that unique gift that I can't really compare him to anyone else. Gabriel Henrique's version of the song is Where My Feet May Fail, often entitled Oceanos. In its Spanish and Portuguese covers, it is a contemporary Christian worship song. I was kind of getting that feeling that it was a Christian inspirational, worshiping song because of his background and the fact that he can deliver on such a great, he does great with, we here in the state call gospel songs. It says by Hillsong United. The song's meaning focuses on faith, trust, and surrender of God to God during times of uncertainty. Okay. So the lyrics use a metaphor of walking on water, referring to the biblical story of Peter, to represent following God into difficult or deep situations where human strength is not enough. Got it. Okay, so the singer asks for God to lead them where my feet may fail and to keep their eyes above the waves, signifying a focus on spiritual peace rather than earthly struggles. So, from what I'm gathering from this is, them two are talking about God and knowing that only Jesus was able to walk on water because he had that strength and everything. So they're singing about this song, and I feel like they know that with everything that we have here on earth, you always have that compelling feeling to lean on God because he is stronger. If you have that faith belief, and it's that belief system, when you have that belief system in a higher power, that can get you through those struggles that you're going through, no matter what they may be. Whether it's life's journey, or whether it's just other people trying to distract you from your faith, or even having self-doubt sometimes about your faith. And, there's nothing wrong with that. That is why he is there. If speaking in Christian terms, that's what God said he was there for. He gave Jesus his son as sacrifice so that everyone can be forgiven for things that they do, as long as you ask for that forgiveness. Well, I just sounded like a preacher right there now, didn't I? Let me get from behind the pulpit and go serious. But I was being serious about that. I'm just saying, I just felt like I was back in church again there for a moment. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there because I want to make the video long and boring because some people don't like it that way. Anyways, that was the incredible Gabriel Henrique. I'm guessing with his relative, Pedro Henrique, Oceanos. I hope that you enjoyed this video reaction. Anyways, I love this video. I hope that you did. And anyways, from the US to wherever you are in this big old world, just remember, we all come from somewhere, and it's all from the same place, which means what? We're all connected. We're all humans. And we all deserve to be treated equally. Because I believe that's the test that we're being put through. It's those who choose not to take the test that are going to fail. Love you and have a great day. See you on the next video reaction. Bye-bye.